off camera, I was just saying, like, thank you for the amazing work that you do. The ministry, the calling is something so powerful. I want to know, how did you transition from, the industry of basketball to being an entrepreneur, and why did you feel like that was important?
Well, for me, it was just discovery. I was young. I was 22, 23 years old, and I had to make a decision in my life. Was I going to be the one to take care of me, or was I going to be relying on people or enabling people to enable me to trust what they were doing? And so I just figured that my whole entire career would be like school, a listen and learning journey, and then it would prepare me for life after, so I wouldn't be afraid to take that next step. And so, you have your trials and tribulations, you have your learnings, but at the end of the day, it's like you gotta walk on faith, right? You gotta walk out on faith, and you have to have this curiosity, right, of seeking information so it makes sense, right? And basketball and the business of sport and my business has always made a lot of things make sense as I translate how does it work for me. And so I came up with Business Inside the Game to be that teaching mechanism, to be, that confidence booster that we give entrepreneurs or athletes or C-suites that are looking to make that transition into new industries, new jobs, right? Or even new investment opportunities, right? So how can we all, carry this insight, this intellect, this intelligence, this strength, and make sure that is what we rely on.
Talk to me about being a student of life. Because you just talk so much about it, but why is that important?
Well, it's just, we're only here for the time we're here. And if you can open up doors, if you can crack a door, crack a window, open somebody's eyes, turn their head this way instead of that way, and then move about, then that's the work.
Who opened the door for you?
Kick the door down. I kicked the door down. I would say I was just opening doors. But also a lot of people. I would say it was, the grace of God.
Yes. Talk about the grace of God. No, talk about the grace of God.
Divine intervention. Yes. The appreciation of anything somebody did for me was a big deal.
The little things that we
because
don't
they
even
didn't
think
have to
about.
do it.
Yes.
Like a ride to school, or put me on a team.
Checking you when you needed to be checked.
All day.
Yes.
My grandmother. Rest in peace, my grandmother.
Oh,
that
wow.
was, that I would say she would be my essence. You know what I mean? My spirit, my, the thing that makes me not afraid of anything. What's to come and what's in the future.
Why do you think franchising is important?
It's huge because it's an opportunity to pat yourself on the back, but to also be a collaborating partner, right? And we see so many great businesses that are franchised and scaled out, and we don't know the back end of how did they get there. And I would say for us as Black people, we have great ideas. We have great small businesses. We service our community, right? And franchising is really finding a niche and a need in all the different places where you're serving your community, right? Where you're growing a business within your city. And so I think it's great what Black Box is doing because they're encouraging people to be franchisors, right?
And that's exciting, and that's what we're here to do today, to educate people, to talk about the power of franchising and why that's important. Baron Davis, I love the work that you're doing. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm just looking forward to the panel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so sweet.